Hello, Baikaw Siri. Okay. Can you hear me, Baikaw? Okay. Okay, so you get your books and open it to page number 67. Let's wait for your classmates first. So you prepare your books. Are you guys gonna go back to school? Oh no. That's very sad. Okay, let's wait for your classmates first. Let me check your attendance. So we have Maruka and Surikanya. Oh, Poon, very sleepy, right? Check your attendance first. Okay, Poon, you get your book and open to page 67. Consumer rights, 67. Consumer rights law, 67. What day is here? Support. Okay, Oday, please get your book and open it to page 67. Okay. How about Grace? Is Grace present? Oh, Grace is already here. Hello, Grace. Please open your book to page 67. Okay, open your book to page 67. Okay, so everyone, please open your microphones. I want everyone to open their microphones. I cannot open my microphone. Why? Okay, I want this class to be open, okay? I don't want you to close your microphone, so that's why my house have construction. Okay, you wait till your house is finished. Okay, so let's start. So our topic for today is consumer rights law. So everyone, please open your books to page 67. So our topic for today is consumer rights law. Okay, so let's review. What is consumer again? Haruka? What is consumer again?
Consumers is the buyers or those who receive services from entrepreneurs.
Okay, very good. Okay. Okay, so give me a sec. I'm gonna check the attendance first because Satang is already here. Satang, number 5. Okay. Good morning, Satang. Satang, good morning.
Yeah, teacher.
Okay, very good. Okay, so again, our topic for today is consumer rights law. So again, consumers are those buyers, renters, and those who receive services. Okay, so of course we have the law to protect the consumers. Okay, so that is what we are going to talk today, the laws to protect the consumer. Okay, so let's start. Number 1, the consumer protection law. There are 5 consumer protection. This is the Protection Act 2522 BE. This was revised until revised or changed in 2541 BE. So what are these 5 consumer protection? Okay, so this is what this is the law that protects the consumers. Okay, so there are 5 consumer rights. Let's see. The first one, by ikaw, Sri Kanya, can you please read?
Right to receive information.
I cannot hear. Can you say it louder, please?
Right to receive information, including description of quality that is correct and
Sufficient.
sufficient regarding the goods and service.
Okay, so right to receive information. So let's say by ikaw, Sri Kanya, is going to buy milk tea. How do you say milk tea in Thai? How do you say milk tea in Thai? Anyone? What? Haruka?
ชานม
Okay, chanom. Okay, so let's say Baikao Siriganya is going to buy one and she doesn't know what is inside the product. So this law here, number 1, this is the law that tells the producer or the entrepreneurs to what? Put information in the products that you are going to sell. What information? For example, the ingredients of the milk tea. What can you get in the hotel? So what is there in the hotel? So is there a bed? Is there a pillow? Is there a blanket? So description of the product. Okay, so the consumer has the right to receive the information. The consumer has the right to know the information of the product, because of course when you are going to buy something, you're not just going to buy, I will buy this because this is a power bank, because this is a power bank. You're not going to buy it like that, but you are going to buy, I like this, I will buy this power bank because there's a flashlight, it's LCD, it's going to tell you how many % is left. Okay, so you have the right to receive the information. You cannot, like, for example, you are going to buy milk tea and then you're going to ask the seller, Pika, what is the ingredient of this milk tea? And the seller is like, I don't know. If the seller is going to tell you like that, you can what? Tell it to the police and then tell them that they are not telling the information of the product, because it is your right to receive information. Okay? Understand? Okay, next. We have, what is this, Ode?
Right to choose goods and services freely.
Say it louder, please. Right to?
Right to choose goods and services freely.
Okay, so right to choose goods and services free. It's your right as a consumer, it's your right as a buyer to choose freely, to choose what you're going to buy. So let's say, I will buy this mouse, I will buy this phone. It is your right to choose what you want to buy. No one is going to what? Force you to buy. So let's say Grace is going to buy a milk. There are 2 milks, A and B. It's your right, Grace, to choose what milk you want. Whatever. Is it going to be A? Is it going to be B? It's your right to choose freely. Ode is not going to force you. You buy this one. Haruka is not going to force you. Grace, you buy this one. It's your right as a buyer to choose goods freely. Okay? No one is going to force you to buy. Understand? Okay, let's go next. What is this? Sirikanya? Let me ask Poon. What is this, Poon?
Right to be safe from using goods and services.
Okay, so it is your right to be safe from using goods and services. So let's say you are going to buy a product, for example, phone, and then that phone, whenever you charge it, it's going to boom. So you have the right to be safe from using that phone. Okay, you can sue the owner or the owner of the shop that you bought it from because you were harmed after you bought that phone. So let's say you are going to buy water, and whenever you drink that water, you're going to have diarrhea. Okay, you are not safe from that product. You are not safe from that water. So as a consumer, you have the right to be safe from using the goods and services. So let's say you're going to go to a massage shop or massage parlor, and the oil that they're using is giving you skin allergies. So you are already not safe from using the services. So again, you can sue anyone if they are going to harm you from using the goods and services. Okay, so can you give me an example for this one, Haruka? Right to be safe from using goods and services. Can you give example? Yes.
I am I buy
Buy what?
I buy a snack from one shop, and when I eat it, I have a fever, so I can tell police that
Okay,
the
yes.
shop.
Correct. Very good. Very good, Haruka. Okay, so again, as a consumer or as a buyer, as a renter, it is your right to be safe from using the goods and services. Thank you very much. Let's go next. We have, what is this? What is this, Ode?
Right to receive funds in contract.
Okay, so this one is contract, okay? This one is contract. Let me fix that first. Okay, sorry, that is contract. Okay, contract. Okay, sorry, contract. Okay, can you see the PowerPoint now? Okay, so again, right to receive fairness in contract. So you guys already know what is contract, right? So before example, before you are going to rent something, let's say condo, house, you are going to sign a paper, and in that paper, there are going to be what? Rules that you are going to follow. For example, the first rule is you are going to pay the condo in every first of the month. And if you cannot pay that condo on this day, I will call the police. So this is like the contract. So when you are going to sign the contract, of course, you are going to negotiate first. For example, Poon is the renter and I am the owner of the condo. Before Poon is going to sign that contract, me and Poon are going to negotiate first. She will say that, maybe I cannot pay the condo on time. So can you put there in the contract, even if Poon cannot pay on time, teacher CK will not call the police. So she can put, I can put that in the contract as long as me and Poon understands each other. Okay, do you guys understand? It's your right to receive fairness. So the owner of the condo or the house needs to be fair also. The owner cannot just say, oh, you need to pay this, you need to pay like that, this day, like that. So you need to negotiate first. That's why whenever you are going to sign something with your name in it, you need to read it first, understand it clearly, okay? Because you know ignorance of the law is not going to save you. You cannot say, I didn't know. You cannot say that. When you're already in the court, you cannot say, I didn't know that it's like that. Because ignorance in the law is not going to save you. Okay? Understand? Baikaw? Poon, understand? I don't understand. I want you to say it that you understand.
I
Understand.
understand.
I understand. Okay. So again, so you have the right to receive fairness in contract. Let's go to the next one. We have number 5. Yes, Poon, what is this? I can't read.
Right to be considerate and compensate for any wrongdoing.
Okay, so right to be considered and compensated for any wrongdoings. So let's say you ordered something from Lazada. And when the parcel or when the box arrived from you, the product was already broken or damaged. So can you do anything from that? What can you do? What can you do, Haruka?
Tell police.
Oh, that's too much. You can tell the owner of the product first where you order the product. And let's say, for example, the owner of the product in Lazada is not going to say, do anything or not compensate you, not pay you back the money that you paid. That's the time that you can tell the police. Understand? So you can talk with the owner first. And if the owner doesn't do anything or compensate you, give you back your money, that's the time that you can go and tell the police. So you have the right to be considered and compensated. When you say compensated, maybe the owner can exchange a new product, or if you don't want a new product, maybe the owner can give you back your money. So it's your right, but you can only do this if it's damaged or it's the wrong item or it's the wrong product. But you cannot say, you just don't like the product, you cannot return it. You need to have a reason. For example, it's broken or it's a wrong item. You cannot say, I don't like this product, I need to return this. You can't do that because you already choose that. But if your product is wrong or damaged or broken, that's the time that you can return and considered for compensation. Understand? Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, so that is the protection, Consumer Protection Act. Number 2, we have here protecting the entrepreneurs and consumers. What are they going to be protected for? Okay, so responsibility for any damages sustained because of harmful products act in 2551 BE is an act to protect people who are entrepreneurs and consumers. Okay, so this act 2051 BE, this act is going to protect the entrepreneurs and consumers. Okay, not only consumers, but also the businessmen and businesswomen. Protect from what? Protect from damages, from harmful products. Okay, so let's see. Let's go to number 1. We have, yes, Grace, can you read? Maybe I can hear you. Can you open your microphone, Grace? Is it that noisy? Okay. Poon, can you please read?
All entrepreneurs need to be responsible.
Yes, all the businessmen or entrepreneurs needs to be responsible for the damages caused by the harmful products. Just like what I said a while ago, if you are going to order something and that product is damaged, broken, or wrong, of course, the entrepreneur or the businessman needs to change it or return back the money that the consumer or the customer paid. So entrepreneurs need to be responsible. They cannot say, I'm not gonna return that because she already paid for that. No, they need to be responsible to change it, to change the product, or to give back the money of the customer. Understand? Okay, let's go to the next one. Yes, Haruka, please read.
Producers, according to the employer, do not need to be responsible if the products is proved not safe.
Okay, so let's say you are going to order something from Lazada again or Shopee. And then the product that you ordered is harmful. Or let's say Haruka ordered lotion. And that lotion gave her allergies, made her very, very sick. So the producer is not going to be responsible for that. If they talk with the employer or the owner of the shop already, the producer is not going to be responsible for that. Okay? So it depends on how they are going to be how they understand or what the contract has been written. So it depends on how they understand each other. So it's just like the same when you sign a contract, when you rent something. For me and Poon is going to talk first on how we are going to understand how she is going to rent the house or the condo. So again, the producers of the lotion that Haruka ordered are not going to be responsible, or they don't need to be responsible according to the employer. Okay? Understand? Understand, Sirikanya, Grace, Oday? All right. Okay, Satang, do you understand? Satang?
Yes.
Understand? Satang.
I say yes, teacher.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's go to number 3. Number 3. Okay, Sirikanya, please read loud and read it loud, please.
The victims do not need to prove the damage that is caused by the entrepreneur, but they need to prove the damage caused by the products.
Okay, so for example, Haruka is a victim of the lotion, right? Haruka is not going to prove that it is caused by the seller. She needs to prove that her allergies, or that's why she is very sick, it is because of the product that she used. Okay? Because the sellers or the entrepreneurs or the businessmen doesn't have, is not the one who is going to, is not the one that made the product. They are just the one who sells it. Okay? They are just the one who sells it. So you need to prove that you are what? Sick because of the product that you use, not because of the entrepreneurs. Okay? Because they are just selling the products. Who you need to sue is the what? Owner of the product. So let's say, for example, I am selling Yadoms. And then whenever you what? Breathe it, you get sick. So you are not going to bring me to the police, but you need to prove that whenever you use this product, you get sick. And then that's the time that you can bring the owner of this product, not the seller. Okay? The owner of this product to the police. Understand? Okay, let's go to number 3. Okay, yes. Haruka, please read.
Besides compensation, if the victim is also emotionally hurt or if the victim died, the relatives can receive compensation for the victim.
Okay, so let's say I bought a milk tea. What's up with milk tea, teacher? Why do you make it as an example all the time? So let's say when I drink the milk tea, I died because of the product. And of course, if I die, no one is going to get the compensation, the money, or whatever the owner of the milk tea shop is going to give the victim or me. I am the victim. So my family or my relatives can be the one who's going to receive the compensation. Okay, let's say Poon is my daughter. So Poon can receive my compensation from the owner of the milk tea shop. Understand? Okay, let's say Poon, when she dies because of this yadom, I, her relative, can be the one who will get the compensation. Okay? It's so sad, no? You're the victim, but you cannot get anything. Your family will be the one who's going to get the compensation. Okay, let's go next. We have number 5. Yes. Ode, please read loudly.
There are yes,
The period to inquire.
of compensation is 3 years.
We cannot hear you clearly, Ode. Something's wrong with your microphone.
My microphone.
Okay, I will let Poon read. Okay, thank you, Ode. Okay, Poon, please read.
The period to inquire for compensation is within 3 years after knowing the damage is caused or 10 years after the selling of the product in case
In case.
in case it damaged life, body, and health.
Okay, so the last one here, the period to ask or inquire for what? Compensation or returning of product or giving back money is within 3 years. So let's say after 3 years, let's say 4 years, that's the time that you are going to tell the police, this product damaged me. That's not allowed anymore. It's after 3 years knowing that the damage is caused by the product, or 10 years after the selling of the product, in case someone dies or there are damages in the health or in the body. So you can go to the police or sue the entrepreneur or the owner of the product within 3 years. Okay, within 3 years of using the product or 10 years after selling the product. Understand? Understand, guys? Okay. Do you have any questions? Do you have any questions, everyone? Maybe you're confused at something. Any questions? Grace, Satang, question. Haruka, Ode? No question. Poon? No question. Okay. So what I want you to do now is I want you to get open your books to page 71. Okay, we have 10 minutes to answer your books. Okay, page 71. Okay, so it says here, put a tick or check in the circle in front of the correct answer. Say, okay, so number 1, Sirikanya, can you please answer?
The seller or the renter of the goods and service.
Okay, that's your answer for number 1? Okay, so number 1 for consumer, the seller of. Okay, so I'm confused. Wait first. So for consumer, give me a second. For consumer, is it the seller or the renter of goods and services, or the buyer or the one that receives services from entrepreneurs? So the answer here by cow is second circle, because consumers are what? The buyer or the receivers of services, not the seller or the renter. Okay? Understand? Okay. Poon, number 2. Make
The
your voice
right
louder.
of an individual who is a consumer, which is protected according to law.
Yes. So consumer rights are the rights of an individual who is the consumer, which is protected according to the law. Okay. For number 3, Ode.
Checked by the government, so consumers are not covered by the entrepreneur.
Okay, so for consumer protection, this is protected by the government or the constitution. So consumers are not violated by the businessmen or the sellers or the entrepreneurs. Okay. Haruka, number 4.
Right to receive the correct or true information.
Again, the right.
Right to receive the correct or true information.
Okay, so consumers or the rights the consumer should receive. Of course, they should receive correct and true information. Okay, number 5, Grace.
Measures before purchasing, controlling products standard.
Okay, so controlling product standard. Okay, Satang, number 6, please answer. Satang, number 6, please answer. The proper way to choose products of consumers. What's your answer?
Consumer.
Proper way to choose products of consumers. Is it
Consumer.
looking at number 2? Looking
Yes.
at the manufacturing and expiring dates. Oh, I don't have answer for number 6. Okay, so the right way to choose products for consumers are looking for, okay, give me a second, looking for the manufacturing and expiring dates. Okay, and then for number 7, file a petition about consumer rights violation. So the answer there is file a petition at the office of the Consumer Protection Board. Okay, for number 8, Haruka, can you please answer?
Yes, the prescription limit from the day the damages and the entrepreneur are known.
Okay, so 3 years after the damages. Okay, 3 years after the damage. Oh, sorry. Hello. What's wrong with my? Okay, so it's late. Okay, so 3 years after the damages and the entrepreneur are known. Okay, number 9, Sirikanya. Number 10, Pun. Siri, Baikaw, number 9. Government Consumer Protection Agencies. Okay. Any guess? Is it first or second? First, okay. First, it's number 2. Department of Internal Trade. Okay. Number 10, Pun. Human Rights Coordination Community. So this one, we didn't discuss this yet. We are going to discuss this next Monday. Okay. So for this one, I will give you an answer first. The answer is private agency to protect the consumers. Okay. Okay, so please, you remember the line group that me and teacher Yeshi made? Okay, so when you pass this one there, please put Social Studies. Okay, Social Studies, page 71. Okay, the name of the album. So Haruka, can you please make the album and put the name there? Social Studies, page 71. Okay. Okay, so do you guys have any questions? No questions? If you're finished, you can send the picture in the line group. And if you don't have any more questions, that's it for today, guys. See you next week. Oh, not in school, but in Zoom again. Okay, bye-bye.